Let's take this discussion forward with Dr. Amit Varma, who's the managing partner at Quadria Capital Advisors. Dr. Varma, thank you for joining in. I mean, what's the kind of opportunity that you see here, and as a result of which the valuations in this space because of these deals, do you think they've become a little on the heated side?
Thank you for having me on the show. Quite clearly, healthcare, especially post-COVID, is in the limelight by demonstrating more than enough times that it's a resilient sunset sector that people can actually bank upon. Quite clearly, COVID also made us realize that we will never have enough infrastructure to take care of all the patients that we create. And we believe now is the time to buckle down and start to invest smarter private capital to enhance the capabilities of healthcare in the country. To point out to your valuation question, healthcare in India and Asia has always been and will always be insanely expensive. And that's because of the scarcity of high quality assets which are investable. But we are hoping with all the data that you showed earlier on in the show that the momentum is right. And this is the right time to come in and invest more into healthcare.
So this is the right time to come in, you say, Dr. Varma. But what about cashing out? With so many investments in the space at the moment, do you think there would be a lot of cashing out as well over the next 2 to 3 years?
I think it's very, very important to look at scale and size. Again, I'm using the post-COVID analogy. What everybody showed us is whether it's supply chain, supply of doctors, accessing patients, you need to be of a certain size and scale. I think the cashing out would be a bit premature to my mind. Clearly, if you have just gotten into the space in the past 3 to 5 years, and that's the way we look at our assets, we do believe that there is a lot more consolidation and a lot more growth that is available on the ground.
Okay. Dr. Varma, also congratulations on your investment in Maxivision Eye Hospital. You're pumping in around a total of 1,300 odd crores. How much stake would that equal to? What is your return on investment that you are envisaging, the time frame of investment, and can we expect this particular hospital chain to probably go via the IPO route?
So first off, we are very grateful that Dr. Velu and Dr. KP Reddy, who are the original promoters of the firm, have allowed us to come within the tent. We do believe that we will add some value to the explosive growth that we have in mind. As you may know, that we look at secondary transactions where we look to accumulate doctor practices. Currently, we're in 2 states, AP, Telangana, Tamil Nadu and Gujarat, and we're looking to expand in Maharashtra and Madhya Pradesh. So there is an expansion plan which is reasonably aggressive that we are looking for in the next 3 years. Quite clearly, the scale and size, we're currently 42 hospitals, we intend to triple it. The answer to your question, we would need about 3-4 years to get to the kind of growth that I just mentioned to you. And then pretty much all exit options will be on the table. Our initial tranche gets us a significant minority, and the remaining money goes in as and when we need more cash. So this is all primary going in for acquisitions, and we are already underwriting it with the company to get us to majority eventually when we hit 1,300 crores.
Okay. Dr. Varma, you know, the other big question is about what's taking place in the entire healthcare space. We have a lot of the listed hospital stocks which are making fresh highs every day. Valuations have also risen since COVID-19 because there's, you know, growth triggers such as increased insurance penetration, more medical awareness, medical tourism probably coming back in a big way. In that sense, what is your expectation of growth from the entire hospital space in the next 4 to 5 years? And have we entered a multi-year growth cycle post-COVID?
You put all of us corporatized healthcare chains together, we are barely scraping 10% of the organized market. So at the end of the day, to my mind, over the next decade, this is going to grow even more. So I am not worried about competition, and I'm not worried about reaching any kind of an overcapacity in the near future. I think what is needed is penetration in tier 2 and tier 3 cities. Gone are the days where the patients would travel long distances to access healthcare. Now the demand, especially post-COVID, is for healthcare to access patients. So as we start to build out new business models, which are very, very OPEX light, CAPEX light, and energize and improve the OPEX, we do believe that the market is ripe for massive growth over the next 5 years. Clearly, the CAPEX cycles will continue. And I do believe that you take healthcare industry in India, leave it alone, it will grow about 15% year on year without itself.
Okay, 15% year-on-year growth in the healthcare industry. Thanks a lot for joining us, Doctor. And once again,